break, huh?
Looking up common. Now we're going to use the battery grounding cable as a current shunt. From the gauge and length of this wire, we know this is going to be roughly 1 milliohm. So if we see 1 millivolt across it, that'll be roughly an amp. And we can measure that at the same time as the battery voltage because we have multiple channels. And we're all hooked up. Is that a good angle?
Told you a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's graph it over time. Would you key to third position? Alright, so we're seeing about a millivolt, which means that'll be roughly an amp and a half now. Let's catch the startup transient. Weird. But yeah, so we spiked up to 250 millivolts on that one, which is going to be about 250 amps. The alternator turns on and it's charging the battery immediately. So it's about 14.5. So, great. And we have about 5 amps of charging current. You can tell from the negative 5 millivolts.
Okay, go ahead and close it.
Interior light, which is fun.
That's just silly.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that shunt is about a millivolt or a milliohm. What is it? What's the rule of thumb? A foot of zero gauge is like
1 foot of 10 is
1 foot of 10.
Yeah, I think it's a foot of 10 per milli.
Okay. It looks like I re-zeroed while something was having a parasitic draw, so.
Well, of course, we have, the car's always going to have some
Doors
parasitic.
open and stupid shit. Anyway. So.
You want logging on or off?
It doesn't do anything right now.
Right, but.
Yeah, leave it on. Why not?
Sure.
Would you like to go to oscope mode and we'll do a turn on or something?
Give me a second, let me get the camera focus.
Okay.
Do you want me to put it closer to the key?
Can I see this for a second? There's a... Oh yeah. Whatever, this little black bar there.
Give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Focus. Alright, so I'm going to start a little wider so I can see the action of the key.
Okay. Cool.
Go ahead.
Alright. So, break. And start up. Oh, and Eric, you can pause by tapping the screen. Cool. I think we can zoom too. Yeah. So we can try that again if we want.
Sure. Whenever you're in.
Let's let that transient get off the screen.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably easier to just go.
How convenient. Alright, cool. Starting up. Break. Nice. So that's like, what do we get up to? 200 millivolts across that cable?
Mm-hmm.
Neat. Would you like to unpause? And I just want to rev the engine and see if we can see that. Oh yeah. So I released the brake. So now it's just a nut ton of alternator noise.
So revving the engine.
Does not seem significant.
Well, we're already up at 14 and a half, so it's probably just going to be
voltage
clipping.
regulated output. Oh, what just turned on there?
The fan?
Yeah, that's the fan belt.
That's cool. Alright, well, let's drive it, I guess. What do you think is the best way to capture the fact that we're moving.
Zooming out.
Oh, okay, cool.
I can hold it here.
I'll try to drive as smooth as I can, but it's a manual, so bear with me. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Want to hit the brake lights?
Brake lights. Oh, I'll get the turn signals soon.
Okay.
That should be nice and visible. I will turn this way. I'll stop just because. How clear is that? Not terribly.
Yeah, I think the alternator's in the way of it.
Yeah.
I wonder what an XY mode of this will look like.
You can see.
Alright, let's capture this and then
Okay.
do that as well. So I'm wondering if we're going to have enough to actually pick off the battery impedance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably not, honestly. Because the alternator's almost certainly swamping whatever draw we put on it. I'm going to turn off the engine. Release the brake. And so that puts us back down at 13.3. Turn signal. Oh, right. I'm going to turn off the fans as well. That's very clear. So what's that? That's so it looks like our baseline is about 2 milliamp or 2 millivolts. We're jumping up to 4 millivolts.
Let's put this in XY.
Sure. Click clock, click clock, click clock, click clock.
Oh, beautiful.
That's cool.
Oh, not only can you see the impedance, you can see the state of charge changing.
Yeah, it's drifting over time. I want to get some color in there. As in, yeah. That's cool. It's like you can see the parallelogram emerging.
Yeah.
That's very clear. I like that. What other things can I mess with? Radio volume, I suppose, but that might be noisy.
Widgets. Colleges are educational institutions, and they've really lost their focus, especially when that guy said the number one reason that they're hiring a president is so that they can go out and get money.
Let's put this in,
I'd also
in
like to know,
YT for the radio.
Okay. Off air,
And it shows clearest
schools that are
on...
paying these people lots of money, how many adjunct professors do they have?
turn off the turn signal,
That is probably one of the biggest...
and then crank the volume.
I just can't believe that all these colleges that are... I live in a town, $60,000 to go to...
What CD do I have in here? Let's find out. Sorry, this has somehow become terribly important to me.
You can see the syllables of the guys speaking to you.
Oh.
Voltage is a function of waveform, almost.
Yeah, so the current is going to be powering the speaker, which is going to change based on volume, and then the sag of the battery will...
안녕하십니까. 현장의 김지혜 리포터입니다. 이곳은 지금 MC들의 치열한 디스전으로 뜨겁게 달궈진 힙합씬의 한 현장입니다. 무분별한 비난과 욕설을 통해 상대방을 깎아내리면서 자신의 이름을 알리는 이른바 이미지 마케팅이 최근 힙합씬에 유행하고 있는데요. MC들 간의 무분별한 욕과...
Let's see. This.
도전해 춤을 와우 이거 마치 크로스플레이어 박지성이 만들어가는 계기로 99년 팀을 줬던 관통 날개를 펼쳐
You can see the bass hits.
누비면서 마이크 하나로 절쳐 계속해 거친 플레이로 람을 부르는 신앙소 힙합 스틸의 길 따라가 떠나가는 희망로 때이른 애들의 태계는
That's kind of cool. All right.
All right, what else do we need to capture from this? Oh, we should also capture a quicker version of this so we don't have to like jump splice everything.
Yeah, you're right. How much is the GPS drawing? Apparently...
Let's turn off the audio to
Yeah.
figure that out.
I should have made the range more than millivolt. I'm surprised by how much resolution we have, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So keys in definitely does something. You can see that step there. That's stupid of me. It's one number and it's all set up. Should I just go do that?
Let's capture everything and then change it and see if it's worth recapturing.
Okay. All right. So what would you like to do?
We should do a sequence that shows that we can see the various aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's figure out what that sequence should be.
Okay.
And I think that since the alternator is so damn noisy, we want to do it before we have alternator noise.
That sounds good.
So what I'd like to do is start with the key out, do key in, brakes, turn signal, done.
Okay.
Is there anything else we want to do?
Key in, brakes, turn signal. No.
Because
That's a good couple of things to capture.
all right, so how about key in, brakes, turn signal on,
Mm-hmm.
and then end of shot, and so that whole thing should be like less than 10 seconds.
Okay.
Just say each thing as you're doing it, so that way I can just do like
Okay.
Okay.
a visual on-screen graphic to go with it.
Gotcha.
Sure. So
All right.
let's do it. Key in, brake, turn signal.
Oh, sorry. I have to put to the start position.
Okay.
Let me make
Key
sure the
ins.
radio's off for that so we're not blowing ourselves away. So I have to be all the way here.
So I'm going to stay on the phone then.
Okay. All right.
So key in, one slot over, turn signal, and then on.
Cool.
All right, let's do it again. And this time just a little faster.
Sure. All right. Here, I'll call it. That'll be faster. So, key in, turn signal,
Brake,
brake,
on.
cool.
I like that.
That's good. I'll do it again because it takes 2 seconds. All right. Key in, turn signal, pause. What a lovely transient. How high up do we get? 200 on the dot. Beautiful. Oh. Shall we go over to the other parking lot?
It's still paused right
Oh, yeah.
now. Sure. If you can try and drive slower, like closer to like 5 to 10 miles an hour, that will help me to get a steadier shot, because
Okay.
if you're going to get nauseous watching it.
Gotcha.
How's the position for you?
That's good.
Sorry, it's bumpy. Let's slow down a little bit.
And Eric, go ahead and switch it to the other mode just so we can see the other display. And then there's also the vertical mode, showing that we're driving and we're tracking our voltage just on a straight readout that you can see it a lot easier than having to. So like if you were driving and also trying to measure, you can see that at the instant.
So we're charging the battery right now.
Yeah. So negative should be like, that should be negative 2 amps. I guess that's 2 amps in.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Any way we can make it discharge the battery?
Crank the volume while I go inside and switch the axes one more time.
Okay, so switch it back to YT.
I can leave the key in, the air conditioning on.
We're charging right now. We want to be discharging.
That's what I mean, as in,
Oh, okay.
I can stop for a second.
I'm just stopping it for
All right, the compressor is tied to the belt, so that won't change. Oh, it does change it. So that's probably 25 amps.
Yeah.
Make it colder.
So let's go through these various options and just show what the AC draw is.
Okay. Yeah. So headlights off. Turn off stereo. Keys out.
So this is our quiescent draw.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's turn on the AC and see how much the air conditioning costs us.
Okay.
And we can do that just in, yeah.
Okay. So key in. Let's see. Let's observe the key in first, I guess.
So this is our base quiescent draw.
That's interesting. Oh, that's our base quiescent draw. Took something a while to turn off.
Okay.
That's interesting to note. So base quiescent, key in, first position, second position, radio's turning on, CD player. Alright, now let's go to next position and turn on the AC. Third position, fan low. Okay, so
This is just the fan.
that's just the fan.
Okay.
Headlights are off, everything else is off.
Let's put the AC on. So that's just the air conditioning and the fan.
Mm-hmm.
Crank the AC.
Huh, so that the max AC setting doesn't seem to...
Max AC is just the cold. It's not at the fan speed.
Okay, I don't actually know what it
Let's
controls.
crank the fan up.
Yeah,
Alright.
so that's probably another 6 amps. 10 amps. But the fan itself looks like it's just about 3 amps.
Alright, let's get battery impedance from this type of setup.
Oh yeah, cool. So I'm back down to third position key in.
Alright. And just do it again. So just
Can you bring the phone a little closer to me?
sure. Holy shit, that's a good graph. Oh,
Cool.
you can see all the orders too. Alright.
I like that. Oh, you can see the taunts in the knob.
It's so gorgeous. Alright.
I like that a lot.
Honestly, I think we have everything we need from the car.
Installation though.
Yeah,
Installation, okay.